Greetings, beautiful and radiant beings. My name is Zephyr. Welcome to my channel. I'm a licensed massage therapist and bodywork professional, shamanic practitioner, Reiki master teacher, sound healer, and psychic intuitive. I'm here to share with you messages from spirit, and these messages are timeless. So whenever it is that you are receiving them is the perfect time for you. Beautiful beings, I am giving away a free reading each month. So for you to qualify for receiving a free reading, all you got to do is like this video, go to my Instagram page, find the corresponding post that has the same title as this video, like that and tag a friend. So that'll get you in the pool for the month of February. 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 It's always a funny month. Even though it's my birth month, it's still a funny sounding month to me. Anyway, that aside, you get your name in the kitty, in the pat, in the whatever you want to call it for a free reading, and I will choose that person at random. Beautiful beings, let's get started. We're going to begin how we always do, and that is to clear and ground the space. Wherever you are, let your eyes rest. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice what your breath does to your body. Send your attention to the tip of your tailbone. Allow it to extend beyond the physical body into the earth beneath you, to connect with the vibration of Mother Earth, the nurturing, healing, restoring, rejuvenating energy that Mother Earth has. Draw that energy up into the pelvic bowl and allow it to sit there for as long as you need, and know that you can come back to that energy at any point. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you for all of the messages that you've shared, and thank you for all of the messages that are on their way. What is it that the collective needs to know most at this time? What are the messages that you have to share with the collective? Angel, spirits, guides, what are the messages that you need to share that our beautiful beings, our wonderful friends need to hear? For those of you that are new, I'm going to get all the cards out on the table, and then I'll explain how it all works, how I do my reading. I'll pull messages to clarify, and then final cards for a final blessing. All right, so the way that I do my readings, I've got 3 cards across and 2 cards on either side of the middle card. And this middle card is the card that has the energy that you need to be paying attention to the most. And the cards on either side, on the right or the left, is the energy that's surrounding that. The cards that are above and below is what Spirit has to share with you. That's kind of this energy of, hey, it's under the surface, you might not know, you maybe do, but maybe not. So that's kind of what Spirit has that Spirit has in store for you, or that is coming up for you. Now we've got this Sacred Space card, card number 21. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is the number of divinity, the Holy Trinity, Mother Maiden Spirit, or Mother Maiden Crone, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So it's this divine energy, the number 3. And right now the message is for you to create some sacred space. This could be you creating an altar in your home to honor the energy of whatever it is that you are putting your attention to. It could be creating an altar for your ancestors. It could be creating some sort of space for you to just have for yourself to do the intentional type work that you are doing. And on this altar you can put anything. You can do what Western magical traditions have set up for their altars, and there's a whole kit that you can put together with all of that. And do your research, go online and figure out what that is if that's your calling. Or it can be completely organic and true to you, so whatever that is to you, whatever special objects mean to you, and that's really how you can honor your energy. Many times people put photos on their altars if they're honoring a loved one, or if they have a saint, a guru, somebody that is very meaningful, that's helped them with some sort of practice in life. People keep photos of special people on there as well to honor their energy. So there's lots of different ways that you can create sacred space. You can also dedicate your home as a sacred space and make it your sanctuary, and move forward in that way. So there's lots of different ways, but Spirit is asking you or reminding you that you need to be creating some sacred space. And on either side of that, we have integration and psychic development. So very likely the reason that you are being asked to create some sacred space is because you are bringing in some really big energy, or you've been through some really big energy, and you're incorporating the lessons that you've learned through those learnings. You're incorporating the gems of wisdom into the here and now, and likely what you have learned and earned in that teaching is really powerful. Now, we've got the psychic development card, so my intuition is telling me that the things that you've been learning are maybe about tapping in with your psychic senses, with your clear vision, your clear feeling, your clear knowing, your clear tasting, your clear smelling, all of the clair senses. You're drawing those in, your clairaudience, you're drawing them into the here and now. And when this happens, it's so important that you have a space where you're not collecting psychic clutter, like other people's stuff. You're not collecting that in your own energy field. So creating this sacred space creates kind of like a null field for everybody else's stuff. It's not coming in for you, and you're able to have that happen for you. Or very likely, another very likely outcome is that you are preparing yourself on some level, whether you know it or don't know it right now, that your psychic senses are starting to pick up, and Spirit wants you to prepare that space so you have less struggles with that. Now, sometimes when our psychic senses come online, we can kind of feel a little bit crazy, because it's like, whoa, there's all this stuff coming at me and I don't quite understand. When you've got a sacred space where it's just your energy in the space, it's much easier to digest everything that is going on with you. And so you have an idea of where your boundaries are and other people's end. When other people's boundaries don't end at an appropriate place and they just come at you, some of your psychic senses will start to go a little bit haywire, and you might start questioning kind of everything that's going on in life. So Spirit really wants you to have this space that is free from other people's psychic debris, okay? So this energy that is running vertically, we've got divine timing. So if you've been following my channel for the last bit of while, this card has come up in the last 4 readings, last 5 readings, I don't know. So you are in the right place at the right time. That's what this card is. But also because it's come up in the readings, it's Spirit is here to share with you. There's something in this for you. If you've been following the last couple of readings, or you need to be listening to this if you've heard any of the last couple of readings. Okay, so definitely do that. Create the sacred space, because it's allowing you to help also figure out your own energy, but then to remove any illusionary thoughts, programs, anything that might have been part of your programming that has brought you here to now that doesn't really serve you moving forward. So there's things that are coming up, and we've got the Stripping Illusions card that is presenting itself kind of under the surface, or that Spirit is saying, tapping you on the shoulder, going, hey, this is something else you got to pay attention to. Hey, 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 hey. So creating the sacred space is allowing you to do that. Now, some of you might be having some third eye activation that's happening right now with this divine timing card that has come up. We've got the all-seeing eye that's in the center of a triangle, and that to me just speaks third eye activation. So with creating the psychic buffer, the psychic null field within your sacred space, you're kind of preventing some of that from coming in. Our third eye is this really awesome thing that brings all of this information in, and it can be a lot to bring in if we're bringing in all of the crazy stuff from the world. Now with this sacred space, the other message that's coming through is perhaps you need to do a little bit of what is this? Spiritual detoxing. If you are consuming things that are not of the highest, most fine vibration, and that can be the food you eat, that can be the music you listen to. If you're listening to music that is not very nice and doesn't carry a good message or a positive message, that is stuff that is coming in, and your being is digesting that. And if that is what is coming in on some level of your consciousness or subconsciousness, that is a kind of a programming that's being set in place. So if you're listening to music that is not really life supporting, it might be time to just kind of create some space from that. If you're putting food in your body that's full of genetically modified organisms and pesticides and things like that, probably it's a good time to start moving a little bit away from that. Your body doesn't really know how to process all of that, and it doesn't really process it very well, and it's just not very good for you. So doing that, the things that you're bringing in through your vision field. If you're watching hack and slash horror movies, that's programming that's coming into your subconscious. So maybe it's time to lighten it up and watch something a little bit more Hallmark, or maybe not Hallmark, whatever. But just bringing things into your being that is life supporting, that's life affirming, for positivity, for happiness, for joy. So Spirit is just bringing that message in as well. Beautiful beings, we are going to clarify some of these messages that are on the table. We've got stripping illusions and integration, so we'll look for clarification on that. We'll look for clarification on integration and divine timing and psychic development with stripping illusions, all revolving around this building of sacred space. Angel, spirits, guides, what is it our beautiful beings out there need to know about stripping illusions and integration? Angel, spirits, guides, what is it that our friends out here in the beautiful magical world need to hear about stripping illusions and integrations? Five of Wands. Some of you out there might be dealing with some really heavy energy. Maybe the loss of a loved one, or the loss of something big. Maybe you have recently left a job, or moved away from something that has felt really comfortable, and you're having some really big emotions that are coming up with that. Spirit is saying it's time to look at what the blessing is with all of that, because you've removed a big amount of energy. Remember, trust that you are in the right place at the right time. We've got divine timing that is sitting at the top of this reading, the message from Spirit. So you know, what Spirit is asking is for you to take a look at this energy, this thing that is just kind of making you feel a little run down, and maybe ruminating in your head a little bit, all of the reasons why, and I think that there's some positive outcome that can be achieved from that, but I think what we need to really do is take a look at what the benefit of having that thing leave or you leaving that thing is, because there's definitely some positivity that can be had from that. However, if we get stuck in this program or this idea of, oh, well, you know, maybe you got fired. Maybe let's just say that, you know, I got fired, and, you know, you take it real hard and you just get stuck in this energy of being in this place of, oh, you know, I'm in it. You know, look at the benefit from that, and begin to flip the energy. You know, you've now got a lot of free time. What are you going to do with that? What's the thing that you've always wanted to do? Where's the energy moving towards with that? All of that is, you know, as I pulled this card, progression came up, and we've got transits. So, you know, some of you are very much in this place of moving from one thing to the next, and it's a really positive energy because you're moving forward, you're progressing, and you gotta remember to integrate the lessons that you've learned from that, because very likely there's something that can be taken away that is positive. Angel spirits, guides, thank you for the messages. Okay, truly appreciate it. Let's take a look at integration and divine timing. Integration and divine timing. Wow. Wow. So through this energy, through this separation, through this thing that's leaving, we've got, and as we, you know, bring ourselves into the next stage of everything, we've got the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is the Strength card. It is the Sun in Sagittarius. So there's this real big moving forward of energy that's happening for you, okay? So while it might seem like, oh, you know, you're stuck in this energy of strife, you're stuck in this energy of right? Of rumination, of just being with it, really fall back on the things that were positive for you in all of that, in the thing that has happened, in the illusions that have been stripped. There's something there that is really positive, and there's something that, whoops, all right, Spirit's saying, well, it's okay. So we're gonna go with this card right here. This is the card of Mars. And Mars is a forward-moving energy. It's this divine masculine energy that just really pushes forward, and that says to go forward with a warrior spirit. Those are the words that are coming up. And we've got Mars and strength. So really, this thing that is going away, these illusions that have been removed. You know, you're integrating the positive lessons from that, and those lessons are really becoming this level of strength for you, this energy of being able to move forward and be in your warrior energy, be in your strength, be in your power. Now, there's a way to do that without also taking on toxic masculine traits. And those, whether you're male, female, gender non-binary, the toxic masculine traits can be present within everybody. Okay, so there's a reminder to not fall prey to those energies, but to be in your divine power, and to be in your light, to be in your place of power. You know, Spirit is looking out for you and saying, hey, it's time for you to move into this, whatever it is. All right, let's take a look at divine timing and psychic development. Divine timing. What is it that our beautiful friends need to know? Angel, spirits, guides. Okay. Okie dokie. The Two of Cups, the card of love. Okay, so this is, in a love reading, the Two of Cups is a really beautiful card. It's like, if we were doing a love reading, I would say if the Two of Cups or the Lovers come out, beautiful. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. However, we're not doing a love reading, but some of you might be experiencing some love. Some of you might be seeing your lover in your mind's eye. We've got the Psychic Development card, and we've got the Third Eye card. We've got the Divine Timing card. So some of you might be really having these flashes, these visions of your lover coming through, or a new love coming through. But the energy that I'm getting with this is also really positive. There's a new start, there's a new beginning that is happening with you. And absolutely, with this Psychic Development card and Divine Timing card, you are in the right place, being clarified by this Two of Cups. You know, your emotion is really good, and there might be somebody out there that is that you're meeting or coming into contact with that is helping you with your own psychic development, that is, you know, helping to teach you and show you and maybe be a mentor for you to help work on your psychic senses. Let's see, we've also got Cancer. This person might be a Cancer, you might be a Cancer. We've got Aries. Woo! Yes, okay, so on either side of the Divine Timing card, we have Aries and we have Mars. Mars is the ruling planet of Aries. So powerful, powerful energy moving forward here, folks. You know, some of you might be an Aries. You might have a strong placement in Aries or Cancer, or this person that's coming through might have strong energy in those areas. So the message that's also coming through is, well, one, we've got Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. That's really about moving forward. That's about taking action. That's about going, doing, making it happen. And we've got Cancer, which is the fourth sign of the zodiac. And that is really about getting into it, making it yours. And Cancer is also about creating the home, creating the space. And for me, what this also means is not just the physical surroundings that we choose to call our home, but how we create home within ourselves, the things that we hold on to, the messages that we tell ourselves, the things that when we close our eyes, if we imagined our surroundings in our being, the thoughts that we think, the memories that we treasure, all of the bits of our being, the things that are us, the things that make us us, that is where home is also. So however it is that you are envisioning yourself, it's time to take action on that. And with what is happening with this Psychic Development card, Spirit is asking you to truly embrace that energy that is coming through for you. And with that, really, really important, easy for me to say, right? Remember, we've got this psychic null field that we're creating with this with this sacred space card. And so it's really important that as our psychic senses, we start to embody our psychic senses and welcome them in. It's important to ground the energy down, ground our energy down, create a positive connection so that we can properly receive all of the information that's coming in and know where it's coming in from, who it's coming in from. Okay, because if we're receiving lots of psychic information from lots of people around us, that can be overwhelming. So ground the energy down, ground your energy down. One more time, ground your energy down. Have a clear understanding of whose energy belongs to who. If you're around a lot of people all the time, might be really good for you to maybe carry some stones with you that are good for grounding. We've got black tourmaline, definitely shungite is a powerful one, or obsidian. What are some other really good ones? Come on, guys, help me out. It's not like I don't have a gajillion stones around me. Labradorite is also a really good one that'll help you to keep your mind's eye running clear and tapped in with the earth. So there's lots of really good stones that you can carry with you if you're around a lot of people and you notice that you're being very sensitive. You can also very easily work with a clear quartz piece and set an intention that it create a null field around you so you're not picking up other people's psychic debris. Now, a lot of people have a lot of psychic debris in their energy field. Just with everything that's going on in the world, it's like amped up people's psychic debris. Everybody's hearing all kinds of different stories about things that are this and that, and this is the way life should be, and that's the way life should be, and da 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 da. Well, guess what, folks? That sits in your energy field, and you know, when you are around a whole bunch of people and you're being bombarded with all of their stuff that's in their energy field, and you're psychic and your senses are picking up, and you're really just sensing everything that's going on with these people, you got to keep your energy clear, you got to keep your energy grounded, and sometimes you got to use some protection, use some stones, say some mantras to yourself. My energy is my own, their energy is theirs. My energy is my own, their energy is theirs. You know, I return to the sender which no longer serves me. You know, just repeating some sort of mantra to yourself can help to keep your energy space really clear and running smoothly. Thank you for these messages. Angel Spirits Guide, let's take a look at psychic development and stripping illusions. What is it that you have to share with us about psychic development and stripping illusions? Angel Spirits Guide. No, no, no. Whoa, okay. Now, some of you might have felt like you were going crazy. We've got the Ten of Swords. This is a pretty heavy energy. So with some of this psychic stuff that's coming up for you, you might have felt like you were being attacked from multiple different levels or multiple different areas. You know, maybe people were sending their energy at you, and it felt like you were being stabbed from every direction. Okay. So Spirit is saying it's time to get rid of that. It's time for you well, okay, so we were just talking about understanding other people's energies and all the psychic debris coming at you, and maybe it's not necessarily that you're around a lot of people, but there are people in your life that are maybe sending you some negative energy, and with the Ten of Swords, it's this all of the weight of everything that's going on. So swords are about like knowledge, about wisdom, about just kind of having ideas, thoughts that come up. Okay, so the image that I'm getting is everybody's sending their thoughts at you, you know, coming from every direction, their energy's coming at you, and you're just feeling weighed down with all of this heavy sword energy. Time to do some clearing, time to do some cord removal, time to get out of it. And then we've got the Two of Swords, which is the message is peace. So, you know, as you're doing that, you're making peace, and it's leading to the Ten of Cups energy. So you've got two tens that are clarifying this psychic development. And I mean, this Ten of Swords energy is really heavy. It's really strong energy. It's just you're you might be kind of going crazy with trying to figure out what's going on. Remove that, clear the energy, clear your cords, create your sacred space so you don't have other people's bullshit coming at you all the time. And you know, you're going to be able to find a place where you've got some peace, where you've got a little bit of, I understand what's going on. And it's leading you to the Ten of Cups, which is actually a really great card. It's really a happy card. All of your cups are full. You're emotionally in a really good space. You're feeling as though it's really good. Now, this is also a beautiful card of connection. It might also be that you are finding this person in your mind's eye, or you know, your lover. You know, you might be coming to some new agreements with this person. Okay, so definitely do create your sacred space. Do create a place where you feel good, where the influences of the outside world aren't penetrating you heavy like this Ten of Swords energy. Okay, you know, maybe you've got a lot of tasks that you're working on, and you know, you've got a lot of irons in the fire. You know, you've got a lot of things working. Time to reduce some of that. Time to, you know, reduce the psychic debris that's in your field. Maybe see a person that does shamanic healing or energy healing to help you remove some cords. There might be some stuff there from past lives that you can work on with that person. But definitely creating a space where other people's influences aren't affecting your everyday actions, okay? We're gonna pull some final messages from the Lightworkers Oracle. Angel, spirits, guides, final messages for our beautiful, beautiful beings. Jumping. A reminder that you are a star child. You are a star being. You are a beautiful ray of light that comes from lots of different places. And your job here is to help raise the vibration of the planet. So if it seems like it's a little bit tough, it's a little bit tough because you are special. You are brilliant. You are born to do big things. Okay? We've got the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. So there's definitely something in it with that. That might be why you need to create some sacred space, because you have a ritual that you need to complete, or you need to complete a ritual after you have created your sacred space. Okay, and this is this transcendent energy. It's card number 44, another master number. Okay, 4 is my number of angels, 4 is my number of manifestation on the physical plane. So you're really making it manifest. You're really sending it out there to the universe. And then we've got the 2nd ray of wisdom. So you are very truly embodying your higher self, your energy that is bigger than you wants you to bring in the gifts and recognize that you are a beautiful and radiant being. Beautiful beings, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're interested in the free reading for next month, do check out my Instagram page. There's going to be a photo of today's layout reading. Go ahead and like that. Tag a friend in it. I'll put you in the bucket for a free reading and draw one at random. Beautiful and amazing beings, thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my being. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, may you be surrounded with love, light, generosity, abundance, and all of the good.